to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and
justice for all. I kind of messed up. Now the Texas flag, honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go on to the consent agenda. If I can entertain, first we need to go ahead and approve the minutes from the September meeting. If I can entertain a September 4th.
Motion to approve the minutes from the September 4th meeting.
Is there a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Now let's go ahead and go on to the consent agenda. If I can entertain a motion for all those on the consent agenda for those.
Motion to approve item 2 through 5 on the consent agenda.
Okay, all those in
I'll
favor?
second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All those, any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the public hearing. Case file number 2025-01 ZSP. I'm gonna go ahead and open up a public hearing for this. To consider approval of the request LCA Incorporated for the master sign plan on lots 1-3, Block 5, Dorado Center, 7th following, Odessa, Midland County, Texas, generally located on the SW corner of the intersection of Mission Boulevard and State Highway 191, Council District 2.
Thank you. The applicant, Michael Black, and Bass Pro Shops owner are requesting a master sign plan on a 13.03 acre tract being lots 1-3, Block 5, Dorado Center, 7th filing. The primary purpose of this request is to locate a freestanding sign for Bass Pro and other retail establishments to be located within lots 1 through 3. Let's see. The applicant and owner are Bass Pro Shops, and the purpose of the master sign plan is to allow placement of one 660 square foot internally lit LED pylon on the property to be located at the southwest corner of Lot 2. A permit with a total of 502 square feet of wall signs has already been issued. The pylon will have a height of 55 feet and feature 2 face panels. The panels will display Bass Pro Shops Outdoor World and Tracker boats and ATVs. The entire cabinet will be placed on the 2 natural stone columns which will provide a 12-foot ground clearance. The pylon will be composed of wood shake siding to match the building, wavy cedar lap siding, timber columns for the cabinet, and rush metal elements which will match the store facade. The master sign plan, subject to city approval, will provide some flexibility with sign placement and size within the designated area. This flexibility is intended to accommodate the unique use of the property and aims to provide a more creative and coordinated approach for wall and freestanding signs. The proposed master sign plan will allow for the pylon to provide area visibility and positively impact the commercial development as well as the future development in the area. The applicant will be required to adhere to sign regulations outlined in the City of Odessa zoning ordinance, Article 1410. This proposed project has been circulated and reviewed by respective city departments for internal review, and no comments were made. This request follows the City of Odessa zoning ordinance, Article 14-10. Therefore, staff recommends approval of this master sign plan with subject to conditions A through C. And I'm here for questions.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, this is a public hearing, so is there anyone here that'd like to speak on behalf of this matter? For or against? Nobody here? Okay, I know I'm excited, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this public hearing and turn it over to. I know I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I can't
I
wait to
agree.
get it up there, so.
Yeah,
I
nice
make a
sign.
motion to approve.
Yeah, okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, none opposed, I'm gonna go ahead and approve this. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and Go to case file number 2025-05 in the SUP. Open a public hearing to consider approval of an amendment to an existing SUP to allow an additional of one site employee dwelling of an existing halfway house in a light industrial zoning district located at 155 SE Loop 338 and 216 Dock Street, County District 1.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant, Mark Wu, is requesting to amend an existing specific use permit to allow an existing building located on Lot 14, Block 2. It's 216 South Dock Road to be used as employee housing on site for the halfway house. The site is currently zoned light industrial. The existing 1,500 square foot building located at 216 South Dock is currently being used as offices and storage for the halfway house. The applicant is proposing to convert the existing building into a formal residence with 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, kitchen, and living dining room. The proposed residential use requires 2 vehicle parking spaces, and 3 parking spaces have been provided in compliance. The location of the proposed employee housing is on its own lot to the rear of the halfway house building. Access to the employee housing is through South Dock Road. A site plan has been prepared indicating the location of the structure. No additional structures are proposed for the development. The building setbacks and lot coverage meet ordinance requirements. The proposed location also meets separation requirements for halfway houses as set forth in section 14-2-10 of the City of Odessa zoning ordinance. Staff does recommend approval of the SUP for the halfway house, subject to the conditions A through E. That are not on screen. The required parking needs to be striped. Any future additions or modifications to the property shall require a submittal of an amendment to the SUP, adoption of the new site plan. All applicable building codes need to be met, and review of the permit upon receiving neighborhood complaints. This is a temporary permit, and the city council shall have the right of termination for violation of the terms and conditions of the permit or because of the negative effect of the use on the neighborhood after a public hearing. With that, I'm here for any questions. That was kind of a lot.
Okay.
I guess, it's public, sorry.
She can ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
Yes, yes.
So would this change even though it's considered light industrial, would that be like a mixed use now?
No, so it's an accessory use to the main use on the site, which is the
Or accessory
the house.
only?
Yeah, so it's an
Okay.
accessory to the main structure.
Okay.
Because it's already been a halfway, it's
It's already-
it's
Mhm.
currently halfway.
Yes,
Oh,
that
it
was
has?
granted in,
Yeah.
I believe, 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right, so this is a public hearing, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So is anyone here to have any questions or like to speak on behalf or against?
You have a representative of the applicant here, if you'd like to
Okay.
hear from her.
Would you like to,
Would you like to speak?
you can if you want to.
I think he presented it well.
He did,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wouldn't like to speak, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the public hearing and turn it over to the council.
Okay, I make a motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second?
So moved.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and close the public hearing portion of this. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go on to the miscellaneous. To number 9, case file number 2025-105-P in the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions, the replat of Circle 7 Estates fifth filing being a replat of lots 5 and 6, Block 6, Circle 7 Estates, Section 2, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the east side of Western Drive, approximately 450 feet south of East Poppy Drive of the extraterritorial jurisdiction.
Or ETJ.
Oh, the ETJ.
That's what I
Thank you, Madam Chair. The owners, Lavorick and Sandra Williams, and consultant Piper Surveying are seeking approval of a plat for development purposes. This request has been routed to all the respective departments for internal review, and staff recommends approval of the replat of Circle 7 Estates fifth filing, subject to condition A. That approval of this plat is subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements being satisfied by all city departments before filing for recordation with the county clerk of Ector County, Texas. I'm here for any questions.
Okay, is there any questions?
I do. It was noted that for lots 25 and 27, potable water will have to be transported in. Are these gonna be for home ownership? Are they gonna be rentals?
They indicated it was for development purposes. Most of the time when we receive these applications, they do not
Don't
give us a clear.
specify?
Yes,
Okay.
and, we do request it, but sometimes they, when they indicate it's for ownership purposes, they can switch whenever they need to. This is also outside of the outside of the city.
Yeah, I
of
did talk
Odessa.
to the owner, one of the owners of this property. I think they're gonna build residential homes here.
So that's a concern for me, to have to bring in the water.
Okay.
So maybe they're gonna drill, they
I
could possibly
think
drill a
they're
well
going-
after
It
that.
says it's
Yeah.
not available though.
Oh, it does say it's not available at
So-
that point?
Because.
Water well and sewer are not a well. Well, no, it doesn't say water
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry.
It's probably not.
It's not
drilled-
there
it-
now.
It's not there now. Probably gonna go in and drill
Yeah.
it. They're probably just getting ready to.
But the lots proposed, lot 25 and 27 are not large enough for water well.
They are not, so what they mostly have to do is, Ector County will require them to do a variance through the county,
Uh-huh.
and, so they can obtain, water services
Okay.
or either a water well. on
Through the city,
Okay.
through the city.
And they do have to reach out to the health department for those water well or septic services.
So if they get further along and they do develop for residential, that would be a requirement further down?
Yes,
Okay.
in the county, yes.
Okay.
Does the city water go that far over on that side?
No.
No, it doesn't at all.
I think Gardendale Water System is,
And not up there on that side?
yeah, I think it's somewhere close.
Close
Okay,
on that
we,
way.
we talked about this. and-
They do have a signature block here that says Greater Gardendale Water Corporation, so that might be an option for them.
That's what I'm
Right.
thinking.
Yeah, that's, I mean, where the owners live, down the street, he's on 1 acre tract and he has water well and septic, but I'm pretty sure we discussed, the Gardendale Water System.
Could be an
Mhm.
option
Yeah.
for them, okay.
As an option, yes.
Alright.
Good,
Okay.
good questions.
Can we entertain a motion on this one?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, all's in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Okay, we're gonna go to, number 10, case file number 2025-116-P in the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions, a preliminary plat of the replat of Lot 12, Block 2, City Ranch Estates, being a 6.248 acre tract in sections 29 and 32, Block 43, in the T-2-S and TMP Railway County Survey, Ector County, Texas, located in the northwest corner of the intersection of West Third Street and North Moss Avenue in the ETJ jurisdiction.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant is Piper Surveying and the owner is Gerardo Galindo. They are seeking approval of a plat to create 12 lots for ownership purposes. This request has been routed to our respective departments for internal review. Staff analysis of this request, staff recommends approval of this preliminary plat of the replat of Lot 12, Block 2, City Ranch Estates, subject to conditions A through C. I'm here for any questions.
Okay, is there any questions for staff? Okay, can I entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, now on to case file number 2025-117-P. Motion approving with staff recommended conditions of a preliminary plat of Deer Meadow Addition, first filing, phase 2, being a 4.52 acre tract in section 38, block 42-T-1-S in the TMP Railway County Survey, Odessa, Texas County, generally located on the west side of Melanie Lane, approximately 150 feet south of Santa Isabella Drive, County District 2.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant, AMD Engineering and 432 Land Group owner are seeking approval of a plat to create 194 lots for residential development. The request has been routed to all respective departments for internal review. Staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat of the Deer Meadows Addition first filing, phase 2 with conditions A through O. So they do need to meet these conditions prior to filing for, the final plat. And I'm here for any questions.
Okay, is there any questions for staff? Okay,
I move to approve
with the conditions?
with the conditions. A through O.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes.
Yep.
Okay, on to case file number 2025-118-P and the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions a preliminary plat of Linzo Addition being a replat of Lot 23, Block 20 in the Western Subdivision, second filing, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the north side of West 26th Street, approximately 550 feet west on North Flamingo Avenue and the ETJ.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant, Entre Brito LLC, and Saul and Amanda Galindo, owners, are seeking approval of a plat to create 3 lots for ownership purposes. This request has been routed to all respective departments for internal review. Staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat of the Lenzo addition, subject to conditions A through H, and I'm here for any questions.
So this looks like there's many lots gonna be in this subdivision?
Just
Yes.
3, I believe.
Just 3, okay. not-
Yes.
Well, in the plat, there's many, right?
Like a cul-de-sac type
Cul-de-sac,
thing.
okay, yeah, okay.
It seems there is, yes.
So as you keep on going, that one's right, and that a pretty large? Okay, no, well, that is pretty large, right?
Yes, you have the lot 1 on the very top with the lot 2 and 3 on each side. That middle section is gonna be their access to all of the 3 lots.
So I did see some notes there that the private road may have to be converted into, let me see
Public.
where, into a public road. And that might take some of the space for those smaller lots.
Mhm.
But if any development further down the line, they would have to keep the half-acre requirement.
If that is the way that these are approved, then yes, they would have to keep that requirement. I know that Ector County has development standards as well, so they would have to go through Ector County to either, or resubmit, to either adjust those. Normally, what we do is during this preliminary phase, we take into consideration the conditions that they have. So before that, that is completely approved through the final phase, they have to reach out to county and see what their proposed use is gonna be, or proposal is gonna be.
So if, it's just like a what-if type scenario. So what if it did take up too much of the space, would they have to replat?
If by the final phase, the plats are the same,
Uh-huh.
then that's how they get approved. However, if they were to come back or take up, readjust, let's say, for example, they adjust the properties, then they would have to resubmit.
Okay.
And that's the same process. They would have to go through a replat and seek the advice of county, see if that's meets to their standards.
Again, okay. All right. Thank you.
Can I entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve with the conditions A through H.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, on to case file number 2025-119-P and the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions, the preliminary plat of the Mesquite Springs subdivision being a 39.64 acre tract in section 7, block 41, T3S TMP Railway County Survey, Ector County, Texas, located on the west side of FM 3503, approximately 0.4 miles south of Loop 338 in the ETJ.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant, Lucchini and Mertz, and B&B Land Solutions owner, are seeking approval of a plat to create 34 lots for ownership purposes. Staff does recommend approval of the preliminary plat of the Mesquite Springs subdivision, subject to conditions A through G. And I'm here if you have any questions.
Make a motion, we approve as presented.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Case file number 2025-120-P and the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions, the replat of Airway Acres, fifth filing being a replat of lot 17-21, block 32, Airways Acres, second filing, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the west side of the US Highway 385 service road approximately 240 feet north of West Hillmont Road in the ETJ.
Okay. Thank you again, Madam Chair. The applicant SW Howell Inc. and Marcus Lujan owner are seeking approval of a plat to create one lot for ownership purposes. Staff does recommend approval of the replat, subject to the conditions A through D. We've got a small correction from the agenda that was sent out. There's two more conditions that have been added. So just to read those into the record, it'd be to remove the EUD signature, ECUD, sorry. ECUD signature block, and a variance will be required for the lot being less than an acre. And with that, I'm here for any questions.
Okay, does anyone have any questions regarding these additions?
It's more than 1 acre, isn't it? And it's just for one
Look at this again.
lot?
It is 0.97 acre, just under an acre.
Okay.
It's more than one lot.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, it'll be all one lot, yes, they're moving it together.
It's
So
the replat
it-
of lots 27, it's 17 through
17 to
21, correct? Or no, it's, okay, I'm sorry.
So again, that might have to be Gardendale?
No, this is actually up kind of close to
Is it
Schlemeyer.
city water?
I don't believe there's city water available on this one. Let's look
So
at
we
the
have
notes real
ECUD.
quick.
It's just outside the city limits
Mhm.
off Andrews Highway.
But it's less than 1 acre, so.
Right, so yeah,
Of lot 4, I'm sorry, yeah.
yeah, water and sewer are not available. So in this situation, that's why they would need to, or they're required to have a variance for the lot. That's what condition D is for. So just so
Okay.
they can get it right below the, since it's just so close to the
Just to
acre.
approve it right under.
Mhm,
Okay,
They can request that from the county.
got it. Okay, make a motion to approve?
Second?
Motion passes. All those in favor, I'm sorry.
Aye.
I got ahead of myself, there you go. Okay, on to a case file number 2025-121-P in the ETJ. Motion approving with staff's recommended conditions, the replat of Western Industrial Site Subdivision, third filing being a replat of Lot 4 and the East 216.72 feet, Industrial Site Subdivision, third filing being a replat of Lot 4, I'm repeating myself, and the ET 217, just me go, keep on going, 0.72 feet, therefore Block 3, Western Industrial Site Subdivision, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the northeast corner of the intersection of FM 1936 and West 32nd Street in the ETJ. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay. Thank you, Madam Chair. So the applicant SW Howell and Jeff and Christy Henderson owners are seeking approval of a plat to create one lot for ownership purposes. Staff does recommend approval of the plat, subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements being satisfied by all city departments. With that, I'm here if you have any questions.
Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Is there a
Second.
second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Okay, last one. Okay, case file number 2025-122-P in the ETJ. Motion approving with staff recommended conditions the short form plat of Knox High Performance Edition being a 30.91 acre tract in section 44, block 43 T-2-S TNP Railroad County, Survey, Ector County, Texas, located in the northeast corner of the intersection of North Knox Drive and Highway intersection 20 in the ETJ.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So the applicant, Piper Engineering, and Jeff and Lazaro Alberto owners are seeking approval of a plat to create one lot for ownership purposes. Staff recommends approval of the short form plat of Knox High Performance Edition, subject to conditions A through B, which are going to be on your screen now. Okay. And I'm here for any questions.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions regarding those? Okay, can I entertain a motion?
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Thank you.
motion passes. Motion to adjourn. Do I have one?
Make
I'll
a
make a
motion, we adjourn.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's adjourn.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you.